Let's kick it. Chillin' with Blues Fix It. Talking about that RC life. And kick it. Welcome to Blues Fix It.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Kick It with your boy Luz Fix It. I hope y'all had a beautiful Labor Day weekend. I hope everybody out there loved their last free weekend with the kids. Get them little runners back to school, man. But today we gonna do a recap on the Clash of the Bashes. Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather right now. I spent the whole Labor Day weekend in the Bay. Coughing up mucus, horrible. But anyway, I'm feeling a little bit better right now, and I'm out to get some fresh air. So I came down to get some fresh air, you know, be around my loved ones, all of my babies. Oh man, so I just wanted to talk about the Clash of the Bash run that I had the other day, because that was the last time I was out in the world out of my bed, man. Oh my God. Ever since that, I edited the video. While I was editing the video, I felt like horrible. And then I just uploaded the video. I had another video that I uploaded right behind it with the crawler that I had, you know, so all those was done in one period. But after that, I was bedbound, sick as a dog, man. But let's get on with this one. So I'm going to start here with how I started with the bashing that day. With the fire team. Oh my God. The fire team. Did you see when she took off? That's what had me so hyped when she took off. When I had everything set up. It was a big slump right there off of the starting line where I had on the cars. I didn't notice it until I started taking the cars off, and I was wondering why every car when I take it off it's like a jump or something. Soon as the fire team took off, it was going down in the slump, but I hit the throttle and it pulled the front wheels up. And then when I gave off the throttle, it jumped up. It's like it jumped up on its own, and boy, that thing took off, man. I was so I didn't give the fire team a long run because the glue, my tire glue, I was trying to be slick. My tire glue messed up when I was opening up the tubing that's on the top. When I twisted, that tubing was stuck inside there. So I had to take something and dip inside there and rub it around the rim to get the rim with glue on it and close it up like that. It wasn't actually I was putting the glue on from out the glue directly, so it didn't stick as good as I wanted to. I knew it wasn't going to stick as good, but I was just so anxious to get it out with the rest of the big dogs. And the back tire blew, and it wasn't blown to where, you know, the tire was off, but it was open where I could stick my finger inside there. And I didn't want to keep pushing it and then it get a rip inside of it and tear the tire, and then I'll be sitting there with cushion on my tire, and you know, I'm just shit out of luck from, I think these tires was about $80-something. So I'm shit out of luck out of $80. I gotta go buy a whole new set because one of my tires blew. Not really my cup of tea. So I was like, listen, I'm gonna put this one on the side. But that, I would say about a minute and a half of run time with it. Oh my God. That thing ran. That thing bashed. I was like, oh my God, the power. The power in that thing, in the fire team with these tires is unbelievable. The body shape of it, the way it moves, the way it looks, the joint is just boom. It's like when it took off, it was like an explosion, man. Check it out.
Woo! Yes, baby.
It jumped in the air like it was dying to get out this, like it was being held back. And when I released it, it was just like boom. Whew. Yeah, the fire team is definitely fun. is definitely fun. The fire team, the Big Rock. Now I'm not even getting into the Big Rock. The fire team, the power in it, you're not losing with that. You definitely not losing with that. 100% you're not losing with it. The look on it, the way it moves, if it's flipping, yo, the joint flipped upside down. It flipped upside down. I gave it a little throttle, reverse. It flipped back up on its own. And it ain't just flip up. It flipped up where it was going to flip back again on its hood. It was going to do a backflip upside down to come back on its hood.
Oh, can she flip up? Woohoo! She flipped up on her own.
Yo, the power of that thing is unbelievable, man. You definitely not failing getting the fire team. And then with these tires, whew, the way it looked, the bulkiness of the tires to match the body, you definitely not losing with that. And I like the regular tires that it came with, but I think they too skinny now that I got these tires on. I think they too skinny and yeah, 100%. This thing is a blast. Now let's get to the Big Rock. The Big Rock came off the line like, what? You trying to show me out with my own crew? The Big Rock shot off the line like, wow.
Big Rock, see what she got. Woo!
Get out of here. The Big Rock of the fire team is neck to neck, like neck to neck. But the fire team with them tires overlap. It was like it won by a nose slide. You know, it won by a nose slide. I ain't gonna lie. It won by a nose slide. You know, 100%. The Big Rock is definitely still fun. It's definitely still one of my top bashes. But the fire team honestly took it from the Big Rock out in the field. It honestly took it from the Big Rock. The look on the Big Rock still my best look basher. My best scale look basher, but the fire team definitely won it. Now we're gonna get to the Red Cat. Now when I was just taking them out because I wanted these two to compete, you know what I'm saying, and see which one of these was gonna run better. So I just took them out, and I took these two out because, you know, they part of the 6S gang. I didn't take the Erevo out. I should have took it out. Honestly, I should have took it out. It could bang with these cars. It definitely could bang with these cars. I should have took it out. That was my fault. I regret not taking it out now, but it is what it is now. But I was just taking these two out just to have fun. Just, you know, those two was the battle. Which one is, you know, better bashing? But these two are just going out to have fun. I haven't put these two together on a field. I put them together in a parking lot to see what the speed is, but I never put them on the field to bash together. So I didn't know the Red Cat bash the way it jumped. Now, as far as jump wise, I always said it sits too low to be doing them crazy jumps. It bottoms out. I could drop it standing here down to the floor, and it's gonna bottom out. Not none of these, the other three, definitely not. But the Red Cat bottoms out. But the running of it, yo, this thing set low. It was just, yo, I swear, it looked like a snake gliding through the dirt. And it ran so sweet. The turn on it, it didn't flip. It didn't roll over. None of them rolled over, honestly. It was a couple ditches inside of it, so it flipped them up. All of them flipped up because of the ditches that were there and the branches that I was dealing with out there. But none of them rolled over. Actually, on the turn, flipped over. I have all of my cars shot balanced perfectly, and none of them flipped over, rolled over, actually. But this one here, the handle on it, running, the slide, oh my God.
Yo! I think the Red Cat is taking it today. Whoa! Yo! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Honestly, the handle on the bashing, the Red Cat took it. The Red Cat definitely took it. The fun, the fire team definitely bashed way better, but the handle, the way it was running, Red Cat definitely took it. This thing ran so smooth. Only problem, I caught I don't know what happened. I think when it flipped up, one of the wires came out of the ESC, and it should have shut down when it did that. I don't know why it kept running, but it should have shut down because I got the sensor wires. I got it hooked up to my phone where, you know, when it's running, it'll send a signal to my phone to tell me something is not right. Or it'll just shut down on the ESC. It just shut off on its own. It didn't do that. It sent the signal to the motor, and the motor was running like way off. I don't know what happened with that. The motor was running way off, like a clicking noise, it seemed like one of my gearing popped off, and it was just like, one of my gearing stripped, and it was clicking through half the gearing before it caught, and then it moved, and then it clicked through where it was stripped. That's how it seemed like it was. So I put that one to the side. I wasn't playing around with it. You know, after I plugged the wire back in and turned it off and turned it back on, everything ran smooth. It's still running smooth. But at that time in the moment, I was like, nah, I'm going to leave it as it is. I don't want to mess nothing up. You know, I go out, I bash my cars, I bang with my cars, but I'm not out there to tear my cars up. No, definitely not out there to tear my cars up. So, the Red Cat definitely stood strong with the team. You know, the Red Cat was like wow, them two was the battle, but the Red Cat actually stood up and competed with them. Pretty good competition, too. The Creighton is the smallest out of the whole group. 1.8, 1.7, 1.7, 1.6. The Creighton is a 1.8. That's the baby of the group. The Creighton is the older Creighton, so it don't have the same ESC and motor, the upgraded ones that these two have. All of the electronics that's in these two, this Creighton don't have that. This is the older Creighton, where the ESC, the motor, all that stuff, it was an orange and black. These ones is the gray and black ones. If y'all have armor cars, you know what I mean. The 6S armor cars, you know what I mean. All of the new ones, they come in gray and black. The older ones was orange and black. So the Creighton got the old system inside of it. Still the same power coming out of it. I don't know what upgrades they did to it. I did have to upgrade my my programmer to work with these ones, but the power in the motor is the same. I don't know what upgrade they did to it. But the Creighton came off the line. First, the way it was sitting there with the dark look and them tires from the fire team.
Creighton looking good with them fire team tires on her. Ooh, she look like she ready to get it. Let's see what she got. Whoa! 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 Hold up!
Oh, that's the perfect fit for the Creighton, them tires for the fire team. Bro, if you want your Creighton to run, like it's supposed to run, take them tires that it came with, throw them in the garbage because they pancake like, oh my God, throw them in the garbage, man. Throw them away. Don't even keep them put to the side to save just in case you need some tires. No, throw them in the garbage, man. Get these fire team tires and put them on your Creighton. She sits up, you know, because the Creighton is a low chassis. I didn't know the Creighton was a low chassis until it started flipping. I was wondering why every time I make a turn, she flips. Nah, the Creighton sits low. The chassis sits low. For it to sit low and not bottom out like the Red Cat, you get these tires and throw these tires on them. And bro, the Creighton ran so beautiful that day. Oh my God. I mean, it wasn't keeping up with the Big Rock and the fire team still. You know, it was compared as far as handling and running, the Red Cat, the Creighton kept up with the Red Cat. It wasn't as good, but it kept up with the Red Cat. The Red Cat kept up with the Big Rock, and the Big Rock and the fire team was neck to neck. But the Creighton ran the best on the grass. That's the best I ever had out of the Creighton. The way it ran, that's the best it ever ran for me. Ever. Honestly. Ever. Now, the Creighton always was my best car, my best basher, until I got the Big Rock. But the Creighton, the way the performance of the Creighton that day, beautiful. Honestly, that thing ran great. So, if we're going to go with the lineup is the way they came out. The Fire Team, Big Rock, Red Cat, Creighton. Because the Red Cat did run a little bit better than the Creighton. I couldn't put the Creighton over the Red Cat because the Red Cat ran so smooth. The way it slithered in the grass like a snake. It ran so low, so perfect. And that's how the lineup ran. That's how it ran. That's how I went. From the Fire Team down to the Creighton. And, you know, that was my run for that day. And the run was so beautiful. The run was so fun. You know, I gave y'all, you know, I gave y'all pretty much all the time that I ran the cars. I didn't cut nothing out. Besides me walking to flip the cars, but... So that's the run, that's the recap of the Clash of the Bashes. It really wasn't a Clash of the Bashes. It was really the Big Rock against the Fire Team. But I just took the other two out. And I should have brought out, like I said, I should have brought out the E-Revo. She would have bashed with him. She would have lined up with them. She definitely would have lined up with him. I got them big tires on her. You know, she definitely would have bashed out with him. I got the big tires on her. She looking bulky. So the E-Revo would have bashed out with him. Wow, she looking big too. So, honestly, I don't know why I didn't grab this one up. I was just so, I can't even call it. She probably would have had fun. I probably would have had fun with her out there too. Definitely. But I didn't grab her up. She ain't a part of the video. So, anyway. So that's the recap of the Clash of the Bashes. I'm telling you how from my thoughts of it. This ain't nobody else's thoughts. This is my thoughts from what I experienced running these cars. So I'm going to get out of here, man. I'm going to call it like that. Hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think about how I lined these up. You saw the video. Let me know. Hit me in the comments. Let me know. So I'm going to do it like I always do it. To my Louis Fix It gang, keep up with me. I appreciate all of you guys out there. Definitely come back for more. To anybody that just seeing this channel for the first time, hit that subscribe. Be part of the Louis Fix It gang. Turn on your notification so you can be the first one to see these videos, first one to share these videos, first one to like these videos, and the first one to comment. Because I always say, talk to me, I talk back. So until the next run,